Yoshi!
Hello guys, Danny should be another Pokemon Showdown moveset / build. This time I'm doing a Dusknoir build, which was recommended by Milan Green. So thank you for recommending yet another Pokemon. Everyone else watching can leave their recommendations down below in the comments, and I'll be sure to check those out as soon as possible. So I've never actually used Dusknoir. I am a big fan of a Dusclops build, which we can go here right away. Because if we look at the stats, HP is 45, attack is 100, defense is 135, special defense is 135, and then if we go to Dusclops, HP is very similar, defense and special defense are very similar, and if we throw on the Eviolite, it has higher defense and special defense, and only 5 less HP, so really all you're missing out on is a little bit of damage and a little bit of speed. But I like running Dusclops on a Trick Room set, which I also highly recommend running a Dusknoir Trick Room set because of his low speed. So if we get onto the build right here, I threw on the item Leftovers just because I didn't really know what else to throw on him, and Leftovers is always a good item to have on more tanky type Pokemon. And the way I build Dusknoir and the way I build Dusclops is like a bruiser, a little bit of defense, but can also deal out some damage. So Leftovers I thought fit well into that category. Go to the ability, I threw on Frisk. Pressure is also really good, as I stated in, I forgot what build I did. Was it the last build? No, it wasn't the last build. I don't know, there's one of my builds where I said Pressure was a very good ability, and which it is, but Frisk I feel is much better, because the ability to know your foe's held item is key. Is key to making good predictions on what your enemy is going to make and what moves you're going to make. So Frisk is a really good ability, and I like it over Pressure. So moves out here, I threw on Will-O-Wisp just because it further increases your tankiness and it cripples the target, and that's always a good thing to do. Shadow Sneak, as I said, Dusknoir is very, very slow. To have that priority with Stab, it's a really, really good move. And then Pain Split, for those of you who don't know what Pain Split does, it shares HP of the user and target equally. So let's say you're like almost dead, okay, and your opponent is like full HP. It will split the difference and it'll put you guys at like an equal level of HP. So you gain some health and the enemy loses some health. And it's a really good ability to have, especially for the tanky set I'm going for. It both deals damage and increases your liveliness in the battle. And then the last move, you can have a bunch of different things for here. I just prefer Earthquake for the high power and the coverage, but also you can throw on any of the elemental punches. So we're talking Thunder Punch, we're talking, there's not a V in Ice Punch, and Fire Punch. Both are also really good depending on what team you have. So let's say you need like a Fire type move, you can throw on Fire Punch, Ice type move, you know, Ice Punch and then Thunder Punch. Very, very good just for versatility on the set. You can also throw on another priority move, which is Sucker Punch. I just prefer either one of the elemental punches or Earthquake. And if you're running Dusknoir on a Trick Room set, which I highly recommend, you don't really need the priority, so you can either, if you're running him on a Trick Room set, you can even turn this into a Shadow Claw or Punch, or not Shadow Claw, Shadow Punch, just to get a little bit more damage out there. And it does not check accuracy, so that's always good as well. But Shadow Sneak is also really good as well. I don't know how to spell today, guys. Shadow Sneak is also really good. Another thing to add is Pain Split. You cannot learn by leveling up. It is an egg move. Jeez, what am I doing today? It is an egg move. It's an egg move, so you have to breed to get a whatever that Pokemon is, Dusclops with it. That's not Dusclops. Gosh, what is it? It's Duskull. To get a Duskull with it, in order to get Pain Split, but highly recommend doing that as it's a really good move and worth the trouble. So if we go to the stats, we got maxed out the HP to make him a little bit of a tank. I gave him slightly less, or not slightly less, a bunch of less defense over special defense just because we have Will-O-Wisp, which will cripple the enemy's attack. So I put that in there. And then I gave him the Adamant Nature just because he is a bruiser and I wanted to increase his damage. If you wanted to specialize in one of the defenses and make him more of a tank, that is fine. I just like the Adamant Nature in there. If we take it away, he's at 236, and then if we add the Adamant Nature, it's at 259 attack, and I just felt that was a good spot for him. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for my mistakes today. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It's late. But hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, or maybe even subscribe to see more. Don't forget to leave your suggestions down below, as I like getting ideas from you guys, because I don't want to build a Pokemon then have it end up where no one likes to see that Pokemon. No one wanted to see it. So I really like your suggestions. Please leave them down below. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.